eyebrows. Oh my gosh, talk about finishing your look off like you would with a great pair of shoes. Well, take a look at my face. So this eye, you can see I have my eyebrow done. It looks completed, polished. It makes my eye pop, and I don't look like I have a never-ending forehead. Now when you look on this side, my brow is a little drab. It kind of is a little thinner over here, and it just doesn't complete my look. So I am going to teach you some great tips and some different types of products that you can use to get the most polished, beautiful look for your brows too. Are you ready? Okay, so there are 3 parts to the eyebrow that you want to pay special attention to. First, you want to take either a pencil or a skinny brush, and what you're going to do is you're going to locate where your eyebrow should start. So you're going to take the pencil and you're going to go right against your nose, and that should be where your eyebrow begins. Now, if your eyebrow is starting over here, it means you need to stop tweezing, or you need to tell your lady that is waxing your brows that you need to grow them in. So you might go through a little bit of a weird stage, but that is the beautiful part that you can actually draw your brow in, and I'm going to show you how to do that. The next point is the arch, and that is the arch point. So what you want to do is you're going to find your pupil, and your arch will be about right in this area. So it's kind of like right about here, okay? So like right there. And I will show you how you can create a little bit more of an arch, which is what I like to do on my own brow. The third part is the tail, and the tail should end right here, right there, like right at the corner of your eye. So those 3 parts are the starting point of a great looking brow. So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the different tools and products that you can use to have great looking brows. First, you have your eyebrow pencil, which you would use this tool with a brow palette. So let me explain what an eyebrow palette is. It looks very similar to an eyeshadow palette, but it's not. And this is amazing because this is going to give you everything you need, and it's going to last you a long time. So I am somebody who will invest in a product that's going to last me longer, and that way I don't have to keep purchasing and purchasing. It's kind of like when you buy a bad pair of shoes, okay? You know, you go to Nordstrom's to buy your shoes versus Payless, and you know what I'm saying, because if you buy them from Payless, then you're going to have to keep buying and keep buying and keep buying, correct? So we want to invest. Okay, so you would have your brush, which has your flat end and your angle end, and they both serve a purpose. Your palette, you have the darker and the lighter, and this particular palette, this one is for somebody that has like medium skin tone. The darker you would use to line the brow to create your guide. The light you would use to fill in. Over here, this is wax that you would put on at the end to hold everything in place. And these 2 beautiful colors, I don't know if I should back it up or bring it forward. There's a light pink and a light, just a neutral tone, and those are awesome for highlighting, but this palette has many other purposes as well. Like I even, just a little hint, have used these on my lips, and it's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the angle part of the brush. I'm gonna create my guide with this part, okay? So like I said, my brow is gonna start here, correct? So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a line. Okay, now it does look a little bit fierce, right? And then I'm gonna come over here and make another line and meet that together. Okay, now remember the arch point is here. This is where you can have a little bit of fun, and you can kind of come up a little bit higher if you'd like to create that arch. Then I need to come over here, fill in the bottom part, or the bottom line, excuse me, create the guide. Then I'm gonna come up here for the top part. So now my guide is created. Now, what I want to share with you is you would do the same exact thing with a pencil. Okay, this is another option that you can do. This pencil has a little spoolie brush at the end. All I would do is I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over, okay, just like as if I had no product on my eye. I'm just showing you option number 2. And then I would draw my line, go up on my arch, come over here, draw that on top, draw the bottom. I have my guide. So it's just personal preference, right? Now to fill in, you would either take the pencil and draw hair-like strokes, or you would take your brush. Now sometimes I use both, I can't lie, meaning I'll use the two together. I'm gonna take my flat end of the brush, get into that lighter color that I showed you on my palette, okay? And then I'm going to turn that, and I'm going to make little hair-like strokes. See? Isn't that gorgeous? Very simple. Doesn't take a lot of time. Blending is huge. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that flat end again. I'm gonna go into where the wax is, and I'm just going to take my brush and just pull upward on that product, because what we wanna do is we wanna apply that product from the skin to the hair. Easy breezy. Amazing. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna show you eyebrow gel. And gel is awesome because this is used for just a final touch. It can also add a little hint more color. It also can comb things into place, because you're gonna be really, really surprised at how fun this little brush is. See that? Now all I'm gonna do is I can use this product to add some depth and some fullness, because this particular product has fibers in it, so it's going to make my brows look a little bit more thicker. Okay? Or if you're somebody that already has amazing thick brows, then maybe you could use the pencil to touch up a little bit and then use the gel over top, or you just use the gel, or you can invest in a palette and a brush and you could use that to touch up. Whatever tickles your fancy, it's all about personal preference. So I hope that that helped, and ladies, start filling in your brows today, immediately, because I'm telling you, it makes a difference. And people will look at you and say, oh, something looks different. Oh, your eyes look amazing. And we all love our compliments, don't we? Thanks for tuning in.